Are we running? I think we are running. I've taken this off purely for Blues News. It's not really warm enough. This is Blues News, this is Jim Lockett. And that's exactly what it is. What a feature. It's news about the Blues. And I spared you last week, the Colville game before that, because I thought, overload. You don't want to see too much of me, but there's news to report, and there always is down here. This is an incredible, I've discovered over this last 12 months, there is always something going on. But before I start with Blues News, which is all in here, dare I mention, Stoke City. I dare, Newcastle last night, 1-0 the game, frittering away into nothing, 80 minutes gone. It doesn't look like a goal's coming from anywhere, but when you spend 12 million quid, when you've got Xherdan Shaqiri, that is what he can do. If you're recording Match of the Day, watch it. What a goal. What a goal. Europa League, Thursday night flights. Can we do it? Oh, my word, my missus will probably leave me. But anyway, enough of Stoke City. I told you I weren't going to mention them. This is Blues News. And let's start by talking about Shaw Lane Aquaforce, because that's who we play on Saturday away from home. That is going to be a tough game. Shaw Lane Aquaforce, what a name. What a name. They are based in Barnsley in South Yorkshire. They were formed actually in 2012, although their origins date back to 1991. A fairly new football club that, not been around all that long. Their ground is called the Shaw Lane Sports Complex. It is 51 miles from Harrison Park and 1 hour and 35 minutes to drive by car. They are nicknamed the Ducks. The Ducks. We like it. They wear blue and white stripes with black shorts and blue socks. Do you know how much it costs to get into Shaw Lane? It costs adults just £4. £4. If I've read that wrong, it's a big mistake. But that's what it says on their website. £4. Bargain. £2 for concessions, by the way. Player watch. Fernando Moak, centre forward. Does he still play for them? Don't know. Other players. Defender David Haggerty. Goalkeeper Ben Gathercole, previous clubs Worksop Town, and also they've got a midfield dynamo who was signed from Handsworth Paramore. His name's Andrew Fox. No, we've never heard of them, and we've never heard of their manager either. He's called Craig Elliott. Craig, no disrespect, mate. I wonder if the Shaw Lane supporters have heard of Lee Caswell. It's a fair question. Probably so. Moving on quickly. You can buy in the Shaw Lane club shop a scarf which costs you £6.50, a Shaw Lane Aquaforce scarf. You can also buy a Shaw Lane mug, also £6.50, a pen for £1.20, and a beanie and a Shaw Lane Aquaforce beanie and Bronx hat. That will cost you £6.50. What a souvenir. This team are on a run. They are on a good run. On Saturday they beat Market Drayton 3-0, goals from Lee Bennett, on loan James Walshaw and Gavin Allott, in front of a crowd of just 126. Not that many. Forget that though, they're third in the league. They've got 61 points. 61 points. They're on a good run, like I say. I think they've won seven consecutive wins before drawing against Newcastle Town on Tuesday night. That is a fair old run. And 14 days ago they beat Stafford Rangers 1-0 at Stafford in front of a crowd of 1,007. That is impressive. These are no mugs. They beat us down here 1-0 a few weeks back, and we only had 10 men for most of that. So I understand they've got a bit of money, they've got a bit of investment. That will always help clubs like Shaw Lane, Leek Town and the likes. If you want to go over to Shaw Lane on Saturday, Tim Lucy, he sorts the buses. There's a bus on from Harrison Park. It will leave at 11 o'clock. It'll cost you just £10. Picks up at Catcham's Corner at 11:30 if you want to get on Stoke. At Stoke. Leek were due to play on Tuesday night against the Army, of all things. I've seen some Army connotations on the old fans forum. Game was called off. Match waterlogged. Doesn't perhaps look waterlogged from this angle, but if I take you round the other side, which I will shortly, probably the right decision. Puddles everywhere. It's been raining it down. Almost swore then. Don't swear on Blues News. Let's go back a week or so to Colville at home. 4-1 we won. Omar Horton. He is going to be some player. I understand we've secured him on a loan deal until the end of the season. I'm liking the look of him. He went powering down that wing before firing past the Colville keeper. Goal of the month for Leek Town TV. Very good chance, I'd say. Tim Grice ended a mini drought of 3 matches without a goal ever since we interviewed him. Starting to worry about that a little bit, to be honest, but he's bagged a goal up at that end. Typical striker's goal. Well done, Gracie. I think that's number 104 for the club, number 24 for the season. And Kyle Diskin bagged 2 crackers. Kyle, I never know what I'm going to get with you, mate. I know he's an enigma, that Kyle Diskin. Sometimes, like at Daventry, I saw him pass it for a goal kick. And then on Saturday, he scores 2 crackers. I'm liking the look of this Kyle Diskin. I think he might go on to be a good player for us. That post up there, the bird nest, we've got to have a think about this. It blocked Kyle's goal. But I think we should still stay up the bird nest. It's the best view, it's the best view. Theo Stair scored a cracker at Baseford a week on last Tuesday. We went on to lose the game. I understand, hopefully that's not my car alarm. I understand he's on dual registration with Hanley Town. The attendance, incidentally, against Colville down here was 255. Recent red cards for John Beaumont and James Curley mean they have suspensions forthcoming, possibly opportunities for Warren Holmes. I'd like to see Lee Cropper get in the side. He is a good player, I know he is. He can do it. We're coming to the end of Blues News. Leek Town TV has over 1,800 followers. 1,800. We will have 2,000 by the end of the season. Definitely. And I want to advertise. I would like to get an additional cameraman on board to support me and Terry and Tim Lucy, who does help out. Cheers, Tim. And George Lucy. Must not forget George. He's been fantastic for us. But if we can get another one on board, if you want to come along and join the biggest growing broadcasting company this town has to offer, get in contact, drop us a message. And finally, I'm going to do a plug. Leek v Newcastle Town. Easter Monday. That's in April, I think. Right at the beginning. No, it's not. It's the end of March. You can sponsor the match. It's the only match left. All the other matches are taken. It's a big game. Newcastle Town, local derby. Will cost you 250 quid for 10 people. You would get the VI treatment. Trust me, it's a good day out. I've done it. I'm going to do it again. That's it. That is Blues News. This is Jim Lockett. This is Harrison Park. This is Leek Town TV. I'm so proud of this production. I'm so proud of this football club. I am so proud to be involved. Jimmy Lockett, thank you very much. While we're down here, it's Thursday morning, March the 3rd. We might as well show you the pitch. It was called off on Tuesday night against the Army, and you can see why. I mean, it was worse on Tuesday. The rain had been appalling. There's huge, quite a lot of surface water over by the dugouts, which is the place where we do tend to find a bit of surface water. So that's why it was called off on Tuesday. There is a game down here on this Tuesday coming against Lincoln United. Hopefully we'll have a bit of better weather as we approach the business end of the season here at Harrison Park, and hopefully that match will be on. But I've never known, I have to say, I have never ever known a football season for rain, for constant rain and poor weather. It's cold this morning. We're in March and it's still very, very cold, 3 degrees in my car, and it's dull, it's dank and it's drizzling. But Leek Town TV is alive and kicking, and we're all happy at HQ. So I think on that note, Blues News will conclude our morning down at Harrison Park. Thank you very much for watching, and see you all soon. Adios.